Take a look at some of this beautiful fall foliage around Boise. So many vibrant colors around the Boise Park, City of Trees. That color is going to go away soon, so I would recommend getting outside and checking out some of those fall colors before they turn fully brown and are on the ground. And hey, tonight might not be a bad time to do so because look at our current temperatures. Low 60s in the Treasure Valley. It's been a very pleasant afternoon. We've had plenty of sunshine, so it warmed us up a little bit more than yesterday. A ridge of high pressure keeping those clouds away as well. Upper 50s in the Magic Valley right now, 50s in the mountains, even Stanley at a pretty pleasant 48 degrees for that high of an elevation. We landed very close to what's normal for this time of year, middle of October, low 60s. Boise only saw 38 degrees this morning, so not as cold as some other spots in the Treasure Valley like Ontario in the lower Treasure Valley that hit 26 degrees this morning. Fortunately, our mornings will warm up over the next couple of days, as will our afternoon temperatures. Will be in the low to mid 60s for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday will be the warmest day this week, pushing 70 degrees in Boise before a big drop off in temperatures come Saturday as another system heads our way. But this is a look at our fall foliage outlook over the next week. You can see that the Treasure Valley and the Western Magic Valley will be peaking in fall colors over this next week ahead. So next several days is going to be the time to get outside and take some of those fall walks because first alert weather conditions are coming our way this weekend. We will be seeing some big changes because a low pressure system from the Gulf of Alaska is coming to the Pacific Northwest. It could potentially tap into an atmospheric river, so that could bring widespread valley rain and maybe even some heavy mountain snow. Could be the first dumping of snow for this season. A cold front is going to accompany that system, so it's going to be cooler and breezier for the entire weekend. Now, let's go ahead and jump to Saturday because that's when our active weather is really going to pick up. Possibly Friday night, but it would be rather late. So by Saturday into Sunday, we will see measurable precipitation, very likely. Now, several days out at this point, so these numbers are rough estimates, but as far as we can see, it looks like the valleys could see up to 1/4 of an inch of rain, while the mountains seeing maybe 1/2 inch to above an inch of precipitation by the time the weekend comes to an end. Snow levels are also going to fall by the time we get to Sunday. They're going to start about 7,000 feet and then land at about 4,000 feet by the end of the weekend. So that means Boise foothills, places like Idaho City could be seeing snowfall by the end of the weekend. High mountain elevations like Stanley have potential to see up to 1 foot of snow by the beginning of the next work week. So prepare for dicey road conditions. It is kind of like the first unofficial weekend of Halloween. Lots of activities planned for outside. Make sure you have your wet weather gear on hand as well as your umbrellas because it will be cool and rainy this weekend in Boise.